once you start descending and pitching forward, you start speeding up. So in a descent, you want to pull the power back even more than what you would have for cruise. It keeps that extra lift and that extra airspeed from bringing you back up. So if you set like 18 or 1900 RPM, it'll really help you in the descent.
Warranted traffic. Arrow.
Okay.
There you go. So once you get 3000, bring the nose back up and then throttle back to 2200.
And warranted traffic. Arrow 9 Papa November is left downwind 3433. Warranted. Dinwiddie, Petersburg traffic.
Nose up.
For 2 minutes dropping jumpers over the field at Dinwiddie.
If it feels like it's going against you.
2 minutes. Scott, I was out over Dinwiddie, Petersburg.
So add a little bit more power in there. We'll set 2200 RPM. Alright, good. So right here, it looks like it wants to climb up, so you'll probably need nose down. So if you're trying to hold 3,000 feet and it's wanting to climb up, don't be afraid to force the thing to do what you want. So if it's still climbing up and you're just kind of mildly pushing on it, you're letting the plane take control of you, and you're the one paying for the plane, it's not paying for you. So don't be afraid to keep it down, trim it down. You always want to be on 0 when you start trimming, just so that you can trim the pressure off of it. If you're like in a nose up attitude and you're trying to use nose down trim to get it down, that's called flying with the trim, and you don't want to do that because it'll give you a little bit of a lag. So when trying to hold altitude, get it to 0 by looking outside with your pitch attitude, and then trim. Add some nose down trim or nose up, depending on what you need. What's that? 2200 there.
Due southeast. We're inbound for 28 Heritage.
We're in at 3,000 feet.
Alright, good. That's what you're looking for. So let's go ahead and run through the cruise checklist.
Hey John, you still on radio?
Excuse me.
Take a look at that windsock for me. It's still favoring 28. Okay, very good. Coming in.
Power to 2200.
We're lining up in Heritage traffic. 91 Mike is a 2 mile final now. 28 Heritage.
Pocono traffic, Skyhawk 80 Echo is 6 miles.
RPM down and twist back. Lean as required.
Cambridge traffic, Cherokee 33568.
Well,
Downwind to base for 3
as required.
Second.
Twist back, like that.
Yeah, you'll be twisting it out. Same leaning procedure in the air.
Correct overflight. Scott Albert over Dinwiddie, Petersburg.
Okay.
There's your slight drop.
right off.
Just feeling like you might need some nose down trim to keep it from climbing up still.
Chester County traffic, Sierra Simon 4 Tango Delta, 4 miles.
Directional gyro, check against compass.
Westbound 145, 3 Warrington.
Correct.
Roger,
So it's complete.
We'll just enter a modified right base for final for runway.
Okay, so
Chester County traffic.
now let's go through the pre-maneuver checklist. You might still going to need some more nose down trim. Still wanting to climb up on you.
Where are we now?
Pre-maneuvers in the VFR maneuvers section.
November is left downwind 33 Warrington.
VFR.
The tab is folded in on yours.
Okay, traffic, Skyhawk 80 Echo 3 miles southeast, straight in 31 Mount Pocono.
Pre-maneuver checklist.
Chester County traffic, 914 Tango Delta, final for runway 29, Chester County. Northeast the field at 1,200, we're going to join the right downwind for 33 Warrington.
Fuel selector as required. Fuel shutoff valve on. Mixture rich.
So if it's pitching up and down, don't fly with the trim, fly with the yoke. So get it to 0 first, and then
Trim.
trim. So if it still feels like it wants to
33 Warrington.
do one thing or another, so once you add a little bit of something, let it level off first, give it a few seconds to let like the airspeed, because what's happening is when you pitch up, you're slowing down, which is losing lift, which is why the nose wants to drop down, and so when that does it, you're adding nose up trim, and you're gaining airspeed, so it's gonna fling up, so it's just like a constant battle. So I'll take controls here.
So difficult.
Yeah, it can be very tedious sometimes. So right now it's kind of spending most of the time looking outside. Every once in a while you'll feel, so that's looking like it might be fairly good. Right about there. So pretty much get it on 0, add some nose, whatever trim that you need. Looking like it might be a tiny bit nose up, but that could be because of the bumps around, because now it's going in the opposite direction. So it's looking like this is a happy medium place for the trim. Alright, so let's make a U-turn, head back towards the lake.
Warrington traffic, helicopter 10 tail turning right base, high final, runway 33 Warrington, simulating now.
Just remember, when you turn, you lose lift, so you'll have to pull back just a little bit while you turn the aircraft. Alright, that's good. Alright, so I'm going to show you how to put it into a power off stall. So I'll take controls and demonstrate the first one.
I have the controls.
And my controls. We'll hold 3,000 feet. I'm going to hold right on this heading. Actually, I'm going to use that cloud there as an outside reference right in front of us. Alright. checklist. It is
Strobe lights on. Landing lights.
Warrenton traffic,
Queen City traffic,
Emergency landing area located.
Chester County traffic,
plenty of stuff going around.
downwind for runway 29, Chester
Clearing
County.
turns performed.
The navigation lights will also come on for maneuvering. Alright, so clearing turns consist of either two 90-degree turns, and we practice this during self-flight, the two 90-degree or the one 180. I'm just going to clear the area to the left here first. Alright, so clear to the left. Now I'm going to clear back to the right. Clear to the right.
Traffic, Cessna 378 is over the tank farm.
Alright, so power off stall.
One out over the hospital for 33.
Full power 1500, there's 85, and then there's 75 knots. So holding my altitude 3,000 feet at the heading. And then there's 65 knots. Bump us around a little bit.
Queen City traffic, 75130, left downwind for runway 23, Queen City.
Alright, so I'm going to pitch forward, descend at 60 knots.
Chester County traffic,
Until, we'll say 2,900 feet is when I'm going to do my flare. So descending at 60. Okay, so there's 2,900 feet, so I'm going to pull power, bring the nose up to the horizon.
Skyhawk 031 Echo, downwind with -1.
So less lift, so there's that stall. So powerful forward, nose down, start to climb out, immediate flaps up. Positive rate of climb, second notch up.
80 engine out, Warrenton.
And positive rate, and we're clear of all of the obstacles. So last notch is going to come up. So it's a weird feeling, isn't it?
Yeah. I saw a video like this, like all the way down. And then the instructor have to recover.
Oh wow.
Traffic 75130, left base, runway 3.
Alright, so you have the flight controls? You ready to give it a try?
Final for runway.
It's a lot of numbers, but yes. I have the flight controls.
Alright, you have the flight controls. So first set, throttle 1500.
Thank you.
And then we'll hold our altitude of 3,000. So you'll start pitching up to correct for any loss of lift. I would start adding some nose up trim to relieve the pressures.
Put the right number in, sir. Runway 23.
Now there's 85 knots. Yeah, a little bumpy day today. So 85 knots, your first notch is coming in. Alright, there's 75, so second notch in.
10 to the west, inbound 407, Central Jersey.
And then 65, last notch. So you can start pitching forward just a little bit to hold 60 knots on your airspeed. And then we'll do it at 2,800. So pitch up just a little bit because you're going a little fast. Alright, so there's 2,800. So nose to the horizon and then pull all that power out. Alright, so all the power is all the way out. Now bring that nose up to the horizon. Get it up, bring it up. It up, keep the wings level as best you can. Hold it off, hold it off. Hold it back. Alright, there's your stall. So full power. Immediate full power. So that power you want just like all the way in.
Central Jersey traffic.
So keep pushing.
Is 7 to the west.
Pushing.
Down for 7, Central Jersey.
And that's like within the first split second. You want to go full throttle on that.
Can we try it again?
Yeah. Go full throttle. Now second notch or first notch out immediately.
Roger, turning crosswind, runway 29.
And now second notch. Once you have their positive rate, just don't bring that nose up too high. And then now you're clear of all obstacles, so your last notch can come out. And let's climb back up to 3,000 feet. Well, let's turn around and face back towards the, and we'll watch that pitch angle. Keep that nose down just a little bit.
Woo.
Right about there on the horizon.
Ah.
Alright, so let's make a U-turn. Head back towards the lake.
Here.
Yeah, that's fine. Not that one, but the one further behind us. And you can set 2200 and hold 3,000 feet. Alright, so whenever you're ready, we'll set ourselves up for some more power off stall.